Yes, I met Jessica for the first time in Miss Tilly's office, but we got to know each other at Monet's. And we got to know Alex at Monet's. And then this happened. At school one day, Jessica walked up to me in the halls. "We need to talk," she said. She didn't say where or why, but I knew she meant Monet's. And I thought I knew why. When I got there, Jessica was sitting slumped in a chair, arms dangling by her sides like she'd been waiting a long time. And maybe she had. Maybe she hoped I would skip class to join her. So I sat down and slid my hand into the middle of the table. "All yellow oxen free?" She lifted one of her hands and slapped a paper onto the table. Then she pushed it across and spun it around for me to read. But I didn't need it spun around, because the first time I read that paper, it was upside down on Jimmy's desk. Who's hot? Who's not? I knew which side of the list I was on, according to Alex, and my so-called opposite was sitting across from me. Utter safe haven, no less. Mine, hers, and Alex. "Who cares?" I told her. "It doesn't mean anything." "Hannah," she said, "I don't care that he picked you over me." I knew exactly where the conversation was headed, and I was not going to let her take us there. And now? How do I see it now? I should have grabbed every copy I could find and throw them all away. "He did not choose me over you, Jessica," I said. "He chose me to get back at you, and you know that. He knew my name would hurt you more than anyone else's." She closed her eyes and said my name in almost a whisper. "Hannah." Do you remember that, Jessica? Because I do. When someone says your name like that, when they won't even look you in the eyes, there's nothing more you can do or say. Their mind is made up. "Hannah," you said. "You can't know rumors," I said. And maybe I was being a little sensitive, but I had hoped, silly me, that there would be no more rumors when my family moved here. That I had left the rumors and gossip behind me. For good. "You can hear rumors," I said, "but you can't know them." Again, you said my name. "Hannah." Yes, I knew the rumors. And I swore to you that I hadn't seen Alex one time outside of school, but you wouldn't believe me. And why should you believe me? Why would anyone not believe a rumor that fits so nicely with an old rumor? Huh, Justin? Why? For Jessica, it was easier to think of me as bad Hannah than as the Hannah she got to know at Monet's. It was easier to accept, easier to understand. For her, the rumors needed to be true. I remember a bunch of guys joking with Alex in the locker room. Patty cake, baker's man." Then someone asked him, "Pat that muffin, baker's man?" And everyone knew what was being said. When the row cleared out, only Alex and I remained. Tightening his shoes, and without looking at me, Alex denied the rumor, just so you know. "Fine," I said. "Fine, Jessica. Thank you for helping me with the first few weeks of school. It meant a lot, and I'm sorry Alex screwed that up with his stupid little list of his, but he did." I told her I knew all about the relationship. On that first day at Monet's, he had been checking one of us out, and it wasn't me. And yes, that made me jealous. And if it helped her get over it, I accepted any blame she wanted to put on me for the two of them breaking up. But it was not true. But all Jessica heard was me accepting blame. She rose up beside her chair, glaring down at me, and swung. "So tell me, Jessica, which did you mean to do? Punch me or scratch me? Because it felt like a little bit of both, like you couldn't really decide." "And what was it you called me?" Not that it matters, but just for the record, because I was too busy lifting my hand and ducking. "But you got me!" And I missed what you said. That tiny scar you've all seen above my eyebrow, that's the shape of Jessica's fingernail, which I plucked out myself. Or maybe you've never seen it, but I see it every morning when I get ready for school. "Good morning, Hannah," it says, and every night when I get ready for bed. Sleep tight. But it's more than just a scratch. It's a punch in the stomach and a slap in the face. It's a knife in my back because you would rather believe some made-up rumor than what you knew to be true. Jessica, my dear, I'd really love to know if you dragged yourself to my funeral. And If you did you notice your scar? And what about you? The rest of you? Did you notice the scars you left behind? No, probably not. That was impossible, because most of them can't be seen with the naked eye.